Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2023 or Pokemon Horizons the series anime episode review. This time I am talking about episode 3, so let's get to it. The episode begins with a dream Liko has about a conversation she had with her grandmother, who told Liko that she knows that one day Liko will set out on an adventure while wearing the pendant. She said that the only scary part of an adventure is the first step. But if you take it, then you'll find brand new horizons and forget that you were ever scared in the first place. With Pokemon by your side, you will be fine. Liko then wakes up inside a room aboard the brave Asagi. Recalling that Sprigatito was kidnapped, Liko resolves that she will get her partner back. Meanwhile, Orla inspects the airship to see the damage it took from the storm. She notes that their flag is gone. Once outside, Liko says to Orla, Murdock, and Molly that she wants to search for Sprigatito. But Molly tells her that Friede went after the explorers. Murdock tells her that there is no need for her to get all worked up. And Orla tells her that Friede is sure to find some clues. All of this makes Liko realize that they are indeed good people. Friede soon arrives. While he followed the explorers all the way to a port up ahead, he lost them in town. Liko tells Friede to take her to the town so that she can search for Sprigatito herself. Friede says that Liko should not go alone. Besides, she won't find anything by searching randomly, and she won't be able to do anything anyway since she has no Pokemon. He then reveals casually that they were hired by Liko's mother to be Liko's bodyguards. Therefore, he cannot let her put herself in danger. However, he unfortunately does not reveal any more information, opting instead to go eat lunch, which was cooked by Murdock. They soon get to the port, where they decide to split up. Friede and Murdock will search for Sprigatito and the explorers with the help of Rockruff. The old man and Orla will stay behind to watch over and repair the ship respectively, while Molly and Liko will pick up some potions at the Pokemon Center. After performing their secret handshake, the Rising Bolt Tacklers and Liko tend to their respective missions. Liko and Molly soon get to the Pokemon Center, but Molly has Liko pick up the potions on her own. So, Liko enters the Pokemon Center, she gives Nurse Joy the order for the potions, and she sits down to wait for the potions while fittingly watching a video from Nidothing on Pokemon Centers. Meanwhile, back at the airship, the old man, who has yet to be properly introduced, senses someone nearby, though he is soon distracted by a Magikarp he fishes. Turns out that his senses were on point. The male explorer is here, spying on them. Back at the Pokemon Center, a girl runs in while panicking because her Vulpix is hurt. So, before she can get the potions, Nurse Joy must first tend to Vulpix. The girl sits next to Liko, who wonders what happened. The girl says that Vulpix was her first Pokemon, and it got hurt because she could not command it properly. So she blames herself. Liko can relate to the girl's story, since it's similar to her own, and she wonders if perhaps Sprigatito has already gotten hurt because of her. However, the episode cuts to Sprigatito to show that it's not hurt. Far from it, in fact. The female explorer has taken quite a liking to it. She even offers to buy more food for it. Though Amethio soon shows that he is not amused by her behavior. But he assures her that he does not plan to use Sprigatito as a bargaining chip. Instead, he will handle things as he sees fit. He soon gets a call from the male explorer who informs him that the rising boat tacklers did indeed follow them, but he does not know the whereabouts of Friede and Liko. Amethio tells him to keep monitoring them, and he leaves the room while menacingly wondering what the rising boat tacklers plan to do. Back at the airship, Orla manages to fix the wing deck with the help of Metagross and Elekid. At the Pokemon Center, Bullpix is returned to its trainer, and Liko receives the potions inside a stack of boxes, which she struggles to carry. Though thankfully, Molly's Chansey helps her. Meanwhile, the female explorer exits a store after buying food for Sprigatito. However, Rockruff finds her and barks at her. Murdock, Friede, and Captain Pikachu soon find them. Liko, who heard Rockruff's barking, arrives at the scene as well. The female explorer makes a run for it, and everyone else chases her. As she runs, she calls Amethio to let him know the situation. He tells her to lure them to where he is. During the chase, Murdock chooses to stay behind to help people affected by said chase. Back at the airship, the male explorer attaches something to the airship, and he is then ordered by Amethio to fall back. Liko and Friede chase the female explorer to a warehouse. While Liko is ready to dash straight in, Friede stops her, saying that it will be dangerous. But Liko says that Sprigatito is her Pokemon. So Friede agrees to let her come along, but they first formulate a plan. They then walk into the warehouse where they find Amethio, who demands to have the pendant. While Liko offers to exchange it for Sprigatito, Friede says that they should settle this with a battle. If he wins, then they get Sprigatito back. Amethio accepts. If he wins, he gets the pendant and Liko. Like before, it's Captain Pikachu versus Cerulege. Captain Pikachu begins with Double Team. Cerulege decimates the clones with Night Slash, but Captain Pikachu appears behind it with Thunder Punch at the ready. Since Amethio and the Cerulege know this strategy already, Cerulege uses Phantom Force to both avoid and hit Captain Pikachu. As the battle rages on, Liko and Rockruff find Sprigatito behind a locked door. Liko manages to break down the door, which allows her to have a tearful reunion with Sprigatito. Though Rockruff reminds her that this is not the time for sentimentality. As they make their escape, Liko, Sprigatito, and Rockruff run into the female explorer, who says that she has food for her dear Sprigatito. But Sprigatito gives her the cold shoulder, which breaks her heart, since she thought that they had a bond, and she was happily looking forward to a lot of great moments together. She then sends out Skarmory, saying that Sprigatito has no chance against a flying type Pokemon. But Liko refuses to back down. She has Sprigatito unleash a powerful Leafage, which surrounds the female explorer and the Skarmory. With their foes successfully blindsided, Liko, Sprigatito, and Rockruff manage to get away. After a powerful clash, Friede and Captain Pikachu are cornered on the roof. But since Liko and the company got away, they jump off the roof, Charizard catches them, and they all fly away. After making it back to the airship safely, Liko tells Sprigatito that she believes that she can trust the Rising Bolt Tacklers, and that meeting and parting with Sprigatito made her realize that she is a Pokemon trainer. She then recalls her grandmother's words, while acknowledging that she now understands them. Liko then tells the Rising Bolt Tacklers that she has decided to put her trust in them, and she wants to stay with them, since she wants to understand the pendant and why the explorers are after her. Friede agrees to let Liko stay, saying that this was the plan all along. Plus, he also wants to understand the pendant, since the mission of the Rising Bolt Tacklers is to solve the mysteries of Pokemon and the world. With their secret handshake, Liko officially joins the team. Friede then sets course for the Paldea region, specifically Liko's house, since he wants to get the payment for their bodyguarding. At night, Liko has a video call with Anne, who is excited because Liko went on an adventure. Liko says that when classes resume, she will take them remotely, meaning that she won't see Anne for some time. While Anne says that it will be lonely, since they can talk like this, it won't be so bad. She then says that she hopes that Liko will find her answer. Liko believes that she will, since Sprigatito is with her. The episode ends by introducing our other protagonist for this series, Roy, who heads out to the beach where he finds the missing flag of the Rising Bolt Tacklers. So, that's the short but detailed summary of the episode. Now it's time to highlight, analyze, and comment on my favorite moments and or moments that are noteworthy/interesting. I am honestly a little disappointed with how things were resolved, since I was expecting a more bombastic conclusion. I thought that either Friede and Amethio's battle would be serious and decisive, or that Liko and Sprigatito would have to fight their way out. And I mean really fight. I just feel that since they raided the bad guys' quote-unquote lair so that they could rescue someone, something more exciting should have happened. This was a great opportunity to have Liko engage in a real fight. one that she sees through to the end instead of having it end prematurely through trickery. Overall though, I liked the episode. It made me like all the characters even more. Liko showed how brave and caring she is. It's great that she won't fold or lose hope even when the deck is stacked against her. Also, I love that she took a big step forward that will hopefully lead to a grand adventure and the answers she seeks. Friede showed how absent-minded he can be and how he really only focuses on one thing at a time, which reminds me of Ash. Molly showed that she has a nice sense of humor and she is caring. She feels like a big sister to Liko. Orla showed how skilled and friendly she is. And Murdock showed that he can cook very well and that he is considerate and kind. He feels like the uncle of the team. The female explorer also showed extra shades to her character. Namely, that she can be cute, kind, and caring. Which is nice, especially due to its contrast with her usual personality. This episode was also great because the plot thickens in it. Liko's mother obviously knew that Liko would need protection, and she likely knew this because she knows that the pendant is special. She might even know why it's special. Though it is perplexing that she did not warn or say anything to Liko. She either did not want her daughter to worry, or whatever secret the pendant has is too much of a burden for Liko to bear. At least for now. Finally, this episode introduced Roy, which is great. I am eager to see what he brings to the table. But those are my thoughts on and analysis of the episode. Now it's time to bring this review to a close by going over my overall opinion of the episode. So overall, this episode was great. While the resolution to its main conflict was a tad bit disappointing, at least most of the characters got to reveal new sides to them, which made them more compelling and interesting. The plot took some strides forward while also becoming more mysterious, which is great. There were several key revelations and Liko both realized some valuable things and took some important decisions. But at the same time, new questions are now in play, which keeps things interesting. I really cannot wait to see how the story and the characters will develop going forward. But that's the review and the video. So, as always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this right away. Thank you very much for watching and let's meet again in the next video.